Good evening, Morgan.
Hi, good evening, Warren. How are you doing?
Yeah,
I'll just play
I'm
a
not
bit of
sure.
music while too.
I'm not sure. Arsenal guys out there, girls and guys. Yeah, welcome to another show. Plenty to discuss. We even got some breaking news that's not non-Arsenal related. Yeah, plenty to get stuck into. Just giving another minute as well for some of the panelists to dial in. Got another bumper edition. She was just quickly on the non-Arsenal related breaking news was quite disturbing or shocking, or don't know what word to use. A Premier League referee. There was a video that has just been sort of been released. David Coote, who actually refereed the Liverpool Villa game on on Saturday. A video that was recorded 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, when Jurgen Klopp was in charge of Liverpool. It's a video kind of showing the referee um, just screaming out derogatory words at Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. Um, and it's just the latest update is that the Premier League has actually suspended him with immediate effect while the investigation goes on. Bevan, how's it?
Good evening, gents. Apologies for my tardiness. It's been
No, it's fine. There we go. There's the breaking news. It just almost feels like this could be the start of just so many things, because there's always been this suspicion, especially with Arsenal, that there's more than just what meets the eye with these referees. That are they independent? Are they fair? Ironically, they were looking at some of the dubious decisions this guy had, and one of them actually involved Arsenal and Martin Odegaard last season at Anfield. And I remember that because I was watching it with Liverpool fans, and the handball that wasn't given um, against Odegaard in the penalty box. And when I saw it, to be fair, I thought, oh my goodness, here we go.
it definitely looked like it was coming.
That I thought he's gonna blow for penalty, but then he didn't give it. But that's just one of it. So yeah.
How do they remain impartial though? Because I think things are taken for granted in the sense that these are just human beings. You know what I mean? Like they have feelings, they have emotions, they have bias as well. And
They
like
love football. They grew up on football.
and
They
it's
have
just been
teams they
and it's been
support.
ignored. It's been ignored for too long, man. And because it's hard to be biased, and like the work they do is it's
hard to be unbiased. Hard to be unbiased.
Yeah.
It's hard to be objective. Yeah. It's hard to be objective because
a lot of the sorry.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, like we take it for granted that the work is easy. It's not. Being a third official, being a referee, everything it's tough. But I don't know, guys. We've had it bad this season, eh? Like this season particularly is even worse. So I'm not even surprised. I'm really not even surprised because it's just not on. It's really not on. Where do we go from here though? I think we must just get women referees in and color.
What do you mean? Do you think they objectives?
They will at least tell you why they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they won't lie about it. They'll tell you straight to your face why they're doing it.
And they will remember shit. Oh no, we can't do this gender stereotype.
No. I'm not worried about that. But I think it's we need to broaden the scope because like we can't keep having the same people over and over and over.
Yeah, they're poor. They're poor.
They're poor. But that said, it's a tough gig because there aren't a lot of them at a high caliber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is a tough gig because like the laws are not easy to do, and then still to interpret it as you're running and doing everything.
And some players screaming at you because players also have teams are very clever. Players are very clever.
Yeah,
they know when there's a big decision to be made. We just surround the ref and just try and put as much pressure on them.
But that's why I respect rugby. I respect rugby. That so
yeah.
I'm not
a rugby.
But no, it's simple. Only the captain must talk.
Yeah,
it's very simple. I don't know why they allow every other player to come to them. But I've noticed. Have you noticed it now though? Like if you look at the games now, they're adopting that approach of captain.
Yeah.
And the person who's involved or persons involved can only come to them. And it's been okay, but the refs have been bad. They don't do it well enough, man. So
Mm.
it's like they want to
Yeah.
talk too long. They want to try and be the star of the show. I'm like, my guy, this is not about you. Like, be invisible. Be tough, but be invisible. Like,
But
we mustn't even
the rugby refs aren't invisible. I mean, they on the mic as well, and their directions, and
Mm.
they are gods on the field. So there's a cultural thing about the rugby that
I think
respects that. There's
I
something
think the
Yeah.
missing in
problem,
soccer
the other
and
problem
football.
besides the is that with rugby they were the football refs, so they've always been crap. So it's like one crap replacing the other crap, and then the guy that is the worst they put in charge of all the other crapness. So it's like who's leading who? You know,
I
it's
listen here, Warren.
there was no standard to begin with. Like
no.
where do you start in?
I'm a little bit more forgiving for referees. Their job is incredibly hard. I don't know how well they get paid, but
I
I'm
think
pretty
they
sure
Nah,
make
they
it
do.
hard. I think they're making it hard by being shit. I think that's the problem. If you
nah,
being shit at the
nah,
job,
say
you're just
Wolfie.
making it.
Man,
Wolfie,
Good evening, gentlemen. Good
Mitchell's
Wolfie, you've
playing
evening,
chased
my
time.
good.
Mitchell's
Wolfie,
playing
Good
you've
time.
evening,
chased
Bevan, Mogi, Warren. Good.
It's
Good
morning
evening.
Wolfie,
already, man. It's morning. What's this evening? Crap?
Wolfie, you've chased a ref or two
Yes,
there in the plane, haven't you? You've chased after
yes,
a
sir.
ref to his car.
Poor
Therefore, too.
referees here which is playing. Half
Nah,
of them were
brother.
killed.
Mad respect for referees, bro. I'm not even a good player, and I'm not even an aggressive person. Maar als ik voetbal speel, en dan is het Mister, ref, get on your
It is,
ball.
the disturbing
And
thing
it's
about this video, though, is this guy. It's not even like his errors or what. It's like he's like having a like he doesn't like Liverpool or he hates him or the manager. I'm like, whoa, this is like, are you like
But I
genuinely
didn't actually see the
unbiased?
news, guys. Like I
Yeah.
haven't been in the loop for today. I've been completely off it. But
No, that
was it
just
a rant?
literally
Was it a
broke
rant
today.
was it a rant on like a podcast or something? Or what
No, a
was it?
friend of his recorded him on his cell phone. I think they were probably out somewhere and then they got back to the guy's place and they were chatting there and he just like, talking about, I don't know how it started out and the guy was like asking him, it's a friend of his. And then, so there were two videos. In the second video,
A
the first one
friend,
is
we
where
have
he
to
has
say
this
a
rant.
Yeah.
friend.
This, yeah, not ex-friend now, probably. The first one is where he's having a go at Liverpool, and the second video is where he's telling the friend, listen, you do know that this video can't go out there. You got to keep this like under the wrap. So yes, he knows how
Yeah.
bad this is. So you're not even talking about like if it's a good ref or not, but are you even impartial to begin with? And is he
Yo.
the only ref?
Listen
What
here,
about other
people.
refs?
There's the
Anyway,
same rule. There's the same rule that should be applied to in football as to certain parts of your life. You may record, you never post, you never share. So
yeah,
yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
Nee,
okay,
dankie. I don't want to be about that.
Anyway, so
yeah.
yeah, just when you think it can't get any more interesting and
Divisive. Here we go.
yeah,
I
I
don't
mean
know.
this could open up a case of worms. Yes, honestly.
Warren, we gotta go. We gotta move.
Yeah,
Forget
Yeah.
we got
Liverpool.
plenty to discuss, and I think there will be more stuff coming out of this, to be honest, and it could
I
even
think yo
impact other
guys,
clubs. Yeah,
the game is toast, man. I'm tired.
yeah,
Get
yeah,
the
I know.
game, the game is
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
The football in general just doesn't feel like football.
yeah.
Too much
Anyway,
professionalism. There we go.
right, let's get into the happy news.
Ugh.
Yeah, the game of the weekend, of course, was the last one, which is Chelsea against Arsenal. We'll get back to that now. Brentford at home, looking just imperious at home. They won again, 3-2 against Bournemouth. They climbed the ladder there. Fulham, I think Fulham is right up there with us. There was a board draw. Hammers and Everton. Wolves are off from the bottom of the table. They beat Southampton. And then, guys, a quick word on this one. Brighton 2, City 1.
Sure. I can't even be happy with it. Sit here
Stay
like
humble.
yeah,
Stay humble.
stay humble.
Stay humble.
Sit here in the contenders, man. It's not you mustn't worry about them.
Oh, don't know, people. No. Famous last words, as they say. I don't trust that team.
Nah,
I do
guys,
not
Stay
come on.
trust
humble.
them.
Come on. The injuries, the cases. Let's just go on and on for them. They got problems galore.
Yeah,
And we
they
are
s-
not there to capitalize, and it hurts. It hurts. The fact that this Liver Padley and Poop is actually taking advantage, is working on my lord nerve. I can't stand it anymore. We were there neck and neck 2 seasons in a row, and suddenly boof, we fall off. I can't anymore.
It's
It's
11
exhausting.
games. Okay? I think we know what Bevan's answer is.
Yeah.
Look,
Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Where's the
no,
towel?
we
Bevan?
can't. We had a bad run of games in the sense of, if you look at how many away fixtures did we play from that 11? A lot of away fixtures, like really tough
Sure.
games. So
Mm.
I think we have a good spell coming for us. Like, it's ebb and flow. It's how it goes. So I
So what
think
happens if it's
we will
what
pick it
happens
up.
if it's the same old story? Next 6 games.
Mm.
Yo, brother, if we
What
don't
happens
pick
if
it up,
it's because all that now here's excuses. What happens if it's
nah,
the next if it's the same story after Christmas?
then it's done. I'm of the opinion, if Oteta doesn't pull it right and he came a line, I'm over it. He's had a mess. He's had a massive
Morgan,
budget.
we into it.
He's had a massive budget. He's had a lot of support. He's had enough time. He's had more than enough time. He's had City in the peak, and now he had an opportunity with City in their low. So this wasn't a time for it. And Liverpool have the same aging players. They have a bold manager that is doing the same boring
You
stuff.
see,
The same boring stuff that
you
Klopp did,
know,
playing the same 11 over and over. And they're winning.
Well-
Like, nah, man, I can't.
Liverpool.
Okay.
you know what I
Bevan,
you
Wolfie, I want to ask: is Bevan speaking your truth here?
Oh.
look,
Nobody said
look, you can't be spending the amount of money that Arsenal is spending at the moment. The first complaint was under Wenger that Wenger needs to spend, he needs to invest more. The owners need to support the manager. The owner supporting Arteta. He's getting £100 million players. He's getting 30, 40
100%.
million-pound players. We are not scoring goals. That is the big problem that we have at the moment. I mean, we don't even have a striker that can
100%.
score goals. We don't have a striker. That's
So
a
can I
big
just
worry.
ask? Can I ask? You guys don't see this as a little bump that most teams go through. That even Pep is going through at the moment. You don't see this as a bump. You see this as systemic, and it's going to be
Morgan,
same
should we
old,
just
same
ask
old.
that question now, seeing if you're on it?
Buy a striker, brother.
It
Like,
looks
what's
like
so hard about buying a striker? Like, why you bought 5 defenders? Are you dilly? Buy a striker?
If I say that they don't grow on trees, would you agree or would you disagree?
We had a chance to buy the bra that scored a hat-trick against City, and we were like, oh no, we don't want a striker.
Okay, we all knew
Like, spend the
last
money.
season that was the problem. We needed a striker, right? We all knew last season. Why wasn't that problem addressed?
Yes, priority.
Why wasn't that problem addressed? It came back to bite us in the ass in this new
Wolf-
season, and now
Wolfie,
we're calling it a
can-
blip and all this nonsense. It's nonsense.
Thank you.
Man.
Wolfie,
I agree with him completely.
Can I ask that they asked the question and the answer was King Kai?
Eh,
However,
Guys, come on, man. Come on, man. He's outperformed himself even.
You can't. Who
Who's to
has
blame
one
though?
striker and wins it? What?
Who's to blame? Who do you
No,
blame?
you can't.
Arteta or Edu or both?
I blame
Or
both of them.
Stan? Both.
Someone blame Havertz or so.
All three.
just like
Bruh,
when Arsenal,
It was glaringly
when
obvious we
Arsenal,
needed a striker.
when
Man. Like,
Arsenal
come on.
fans lose their
Faith.
Buma, they lose it all.
No, brother,
Okay.
you can't be
it's-
unrealistic. You need to be optimistic, yes, but you can't be blind, man. You can't be so faithful that you're
Look.
just like, oh, I'm so in love, but my mochi is cheating on me with 100, brother. You can't be in love for so long, my brother. You must wake up, go read the text messages, go check the WhatsApp messages. You will see the photos, you will see the messages. At least you'll be
Okay.
educate
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
This is a disturbing analogy. What you stay is saying is something here. No team has ever won the league after being 9 points behind after 11 games.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blackburn-
It's a fact. That's what you call a fact, Mr. Morgie. It's
Yeah.
a fact.
Here we go.
So what
it is
now?
a fact. I'm not saying
So
it's
what
a fact.
now?
Are we
Is
going to
it
make
a fact?
history?
Is it? This is the thing. Is it a fact, or can history be rewritten?
The-
Because I'm
This
pretty
is a
sure that
fact.
before then, there were teams that were 7 points adrift and 6 points adrift, and no one had ever come back after 6 or 7
Sir,
points.
where are Blackburn today? Where are Blackburn
1995,
today?
guys. Where
It
were
was a
you in
miracle.
1995? I want to know where were
I
you
was
in
married.
I was
1995?
11 years
I
old, my
got
brother.
married. I got married that year, and I became a father, and I was 29 years old. I wasn't like
Yo,
you
I,
with the
yeah,
children.
I was 11
And I
years
was
old,
and I
kicking
was
ball in
falling
the
Me
in
and
road.
love
Warren
with
was
you.
at club vibe. Me and Warren was at club vibe. That's all I
I
want to
was,
say.
bunking school. I was bunking school that day. I bunked school that
Julle
day.
was chinners
That's
geweest. Julle was chinners geweest, man. Julle was
nah,
klein
gents.
chinners geweest.
Nah.
So
What
is
we are
is
relying on,
is the
what we are
title
relying
over?
on, huh?
Is the
We're
title
relying
over?
on, we're relying on
Is it
Liverpool to
over?
mess up. Yes, it's over. Of course, it's over.
Realistically,
Unless Liverpool mess up. This is what we're talking about. It's not about us catching them. Is something that yes, we must believe in ourselves and all the fairy tale nonsense. We must do all that stuff, right? But we now rely on favors because we've already played Liverpool once. We drew, right? So we can't. We can only take points of them again. At where are we playing them? At Anfield. Yeah, good luck.
Anfield, yeah.
Right? And now we're relying on other teams to knock them.
mm.
Right? Is that right? Is that how you win? Is that how you win titles? Relying on other teams to knock them. That
And not
doesn't
just
make
that, you can't. In order to win the title, if you lose 3 games, is
Yes.
overs.
5 is
Okay.
It's
max.
overs.
So,
Five
In
is
order
can
to
I-
win the title, you need
I
at least
wanna
2
ask
defeats.
again. I want to ask again. Do you guys then foresee Liverpool not dropping points for the next 27 games? This is what you're saying.
Nobody's saying they're not going to drop points. I'm saying they're going to drop points with draws.
By other teams from other
maybe
teams,
another
yeah.
one, maybe another 2 losses, right? But
You see, my-
we aren't going to make the
my-
points up.
Liverpool
Wolfie?
isn't the problem, or Tete is the problem. Forget about
Yes.
Liverpool. Forget about Liverpool. Forget about Man City. Where are goals going to come and how are we going to start winning games? That is the major question. And if you're listening to me, that is the question I want to ask you. When are we gonna get back to last season when we were ruthless? That second half of the season, is that gonna happen again?
That's what we're hoping for.
Or are we just gonna be struggling now and picking up points here and a lot of frustration, a lot of excuses, all these kind of things?
Wolfie, go
It's
gun to your head.
unacceptable.
Wolfie, start the gun to your
Unacceptable.
head.
Gun
Wolfie,
to your
start
head.
the
Here's
gun
the
to
gun.
your head.
Aside,
Start the gun to your head. Are you saying? Do you say that it can't happen? It won't happen?
you see,
Are you saying it won't happen?
things need to
Are you
change.
absolutely
It needs to
saying?
change.
No. We know things
Nah,
can
We-
change.
he just wants
Things
to
need to change.
your yes or no.
I want the yes or no. Gun. Start the gun to your head.
I
Do
can't
you
see.
think-
I can't see us. I can't see us. I can't see us winning the title. I can't see. I can see us competing, but not winning the title. It's with the way we are playing at the moment. We don't look like a team that can win a title. We can't hold on to a lead. We can't score goals. When we fall behind, it looks like that the game is over. It's like the Inter Milan game. We play, but there's no end product. If you want to be a champion, you need to find ways to win continuously. Whether you win 5 games 1-0, that is signs of champions.
Amen. How have Liverpool been winning 2-1, 1-0
Yes,
whole time?
other teams seem. Man United are poor, but they seem to be scoring goals. I mean, when did we win a game 3-0 comfortably? When did we win a game 3-0 comfortably? And don't tell me about Preston.
No, that was nonsense, man.
Wolfie,
That
can
was
we
Listen,
say hello
I'm
to
talking
Devon?
about in the
Wolfie,
Premier League.
Wolfie, for the sake of your blood pressure and to get
David
Devon to say,
David D said we're going to win the league this year. So what are you talking about?
David D,
David D
stop smoking.
articulates going to win the league.
Oh, wise man.
I predicted we actually come second. How dumb was I?
Nah, I don't. I think you're right. I think you're right. We could take second. I think we could.
we
definitely
have
take second.
a
Yeah,
we
but
never
the
win
second
that
place
from
a trophy.
we have a
That
Liverpool
second place
supporter.
means first loser too in my world. But thank you guys. Sorry for the lateness. Sorry for the lateness. Apologies. Love for having
No
me.
worries, no worries, no worries.
I like the fact that Wolfie was the one that predicted us to win the league, and now it's dawning on him actually. Realization has struck.
It's terrible.
So, but I agree with what Wolfie has said. I think the problem started in the summer, the transfer window. I rated that transfer window 3 out of 10, and it's telling right now why that transfer window. There is no way on God's green earth your squad gets weaker from 25 men to 22, and you make a profit and you're wanting to compete with City. I think Aslam put a comment up earlier that Liverpool at least know how to do it. City on the weakest and we're not capitalizing. We gained 1 point on City. So I feel Wolfie's frustration, to be honest. I really feel it must go back to the window. Now we're coming again back to the striker. Morgan, a Castle like
Hey.
draft at the pub is 45 Rand, my man. Because I don't know when your
you can
car
have
Havertz is
two
going to
drafts.
come through.
Morgan,
You
it
can
doesn't
have.
look good for you. It doesn't look good for you, Morgan, eh?
I love when the world is against me. I love when the odds are against me. So I don't drink spirits, but I'm gonna enjoy that bottle and I'm gonna have it in front of you.
Hopefully.
Who's at
Guys.
fault, Davy? On the transfer window, who do you is it Arteta? Is it Edu? Is it the owner? Is it all three? I think
All of
Bevan
them.
said Havertz is also to blame.
He is to blame.
Who do you
But all,
blame?
look, Warren, all of them. I blame them all. I blame Arteta because he sanctioned it. I blame the Kronkers. I blame Edu. I blame all of them. All of them are culpable for it. Because how can, before we signed Sterling, Arteta was asked in a press conference, do you want Sterling? He said, no, I don't want Sterling. I think he's a good player. Then the next day he's turning up. He clearly doesn't want Sterling. He clearly doesn't believe in him. He doesn't play him at all, Warren. He doesn't play
Yeah,
him. Number one, why? Like, did we really need Calafiori? Did we really? We all said on this panel how many times we needed a striker. We didn't have to go splash out on a centre back, become left back. Marino, I think he looks like Pablo Mari in midfield. So did we really do any business? And if I look at what Smith Rowe is doing at Fulham, Warren, it
oh my
hurts
word!
every time I see that.
Don't get me started on that, please, man.
Warren, if I
That was a
see that,
gamble.
it hurts. But Wolfie
That's
wasn't even playing Smith Rowe. He wasn't even playing Emil.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So all of them, to answer your question, Warren, all of them are comfortable. All of them. Edu, Jack Garlic, whatever his name is, and all of them are culpable. They're all because it all stems from the ownership. Warren, this was the year that we were actually supposed to show we are serious for competing for a title.
yeah.
100%.
This was the year. This was the season to kick on. What did that board go and do?
Do
I am so
absolutely nothing.
frustrated.
That's true.
I am
You
so
know,
frustrated. It's not even funny.
I
And to
can
see
hear you. I
Liverpool
can hear you.
capitalizing on it after not signing anybody, they are capitalizing on it. I'm extremely frustrated. I hope now with Odegaard back, maybe something is going to change. But one man can't change a whole system, a defensive style of play. It can't.
Do you think we can fix these problems perhaps in the? And I'm jumping ahead here, sorry, but do you think we can fix this type of problems in the January transfer window, seeing that it's all
We
centering
have to.
around transfers?
We have to,
Eh?
Warren. We have to. We have to. Go sign Victor Jokeres. Go sign a striker. Start there.
Bruh, they too
Start there at
scared to
least.
sign because they don't want to make mistakes. Do you know that every great manager makes mistakes? You must sign
Exactly.
20, you sign
Exactly.
you sign 10 players, no? 7 of them are gonna be flops. But if you get one
Exactly.
phenomenal player out of that, then you in for it. It's a money ball. You can't go and buy a 2 million player, a 5 million player, a free, a loan here and a loan there. You can't do that as your main
true.
stuff. Your main
That's
stuff
true.
must be
Exactly.
quality. Quality. And then you use support means you get the loan in and a thing there and a year there to bolster that quality. But you want to sign
100%.
Sterling. Sterling is a draw. Why would you sign Sterling? He did
I mean,
nothing
he,
last season. He was
Thank you.
abominable.
Somebody stood up.
It's like, it makes no sense. I'd rather go buy Sancho then. You should rather have brought Sancho over instead of getting Sterling. In all
Morgan,
honesty.
Jeremy's saying toxic positivity is worse than being negative. Okay, I don't know what.
Yes,
I
I
don't
had to
know
Nah,
point
what
out.
the hell that
nah,
means.
look.
Toxic
I
Nah,
positive.
think my
It's called being
positivity.
delusional. You are the lolo. You the lolo. When you wanna come and talk nonsense and you don't use facts and you don't substantiate things, this is how you end up with a corrupt government because you wanna believe in fantasies. Oh,
Bevan,
everything's
he's
gonna work
talking
out
about
just right.
me. Bevan is talking about me. He's accusing me. I'm the
nah, but
problem.
look. I
I'm the
think he's being
Toxic
a
delusional
bit
one.
disingenuous.
positivity is nonsense and we
I
must
don't,
stop it. Must be
nah,
realistic
No,
and
I
be
he's
don't think
saying
realistic
Morgan
with
is
what's
no.
toxic
corrupt.
positive.
Bevan,
I don't think.
okay.
Look,
He's
is
saying that my positivity, this attitude that I have, that we can still do this, is toxic and it's worse
I
than
think
being
it's good.
negative.
I think we need all kinds. It takes all of us. We do need the mensen
Hmm.
that believe because they give us the mensen that's gonna say, "Yeah, I hate this crap and I don't smack this nonsense." A bit of help because I do need that. Ian Wright did that to me, and I hate him for that when he made us believe. And then it was just, yeah, God, can we just all believe? And then we believed, and then was nar. But you know what? I don't mind it. But it's like what you were saying earlier on. This should have been our season. You can't be good for 2 seasons and then you fall apart in the third. You need to be good for 5, 6 seasons when you're up against Man City, my bro. Liverpool can say what they want.
Hmm.
They should have had 5 titles already. And they know it and they nar for it. The fact that they can only have 1 title. And the fact that they won the Champions League against Spurs, cock boring game.
A
But
quick
nonetheless,
question.
it bolsters what
Okay,
they did. And they were a good team, but they did it for how long? They competed for
okay.
so long.
I have
We
to
did it for
ask.
2 seasons. Like, come on.
Yeah. No. I can see how everybody's has written off the season already. 11 games in. I've heard of this, but
Nobody's
okay.
writing it off.
So,
We're
so,
saying that what
so
we've been shown is garbage and it needs
yeah.
to change.
Thank
We're
you.
saying
No, I
change
agree with
the
you, but
garbage.
Thank you,
I just
Pete.
want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Stay says Liverpool were 5 points ahead of us in February, and we managed to overtake them with a 3-1 win. So
Different
if
team,
if
different
if
life, different
different
timelines.
multiverse,
I couldn't
different
have said it
multiverse.
better.
So
Can we do it again? Can we do it
if
again?
we catch
say
if we catch up to if we reduce the deficit by 4 points over
Come
the
on,
coming
come
month
on,
and
tell
a
you what will
half.
happen. We will
Let me
catch
bet you
we need
Liverpool.
to
5.
be
If they drop to fifth, we will catch Liverpool.
Wolfie, what do
Okay.
you want to say there?
So are
If
you saying
Liverpool
it's
drop to
not
fifth,
possible
if
that we
Liverpool
overtook
drop to
them?
fifth, we will catch them.
They were 5 points ahead of us in February, and we overtook them. You
No,
don't
Wolfie,
see
guys,
you don't
you
see a
can't you
scenario
can't
where
compare.
they,
You know
you
what? You
can't.
know what?
go for it. Go for it.
You can't compare what happened last season to this season. Last
guys, we've
season
Thank you,
we
been
never
doing
Morgan.
that
lost.
the
We
whole
Thank
never
you.
lost.
show. We have been
Last
doing
season we
that
never
the
lost
whole
Odegaard.
show.
No.
We
Last
have been
season we
doing
never
that
lost
the whole
Odegaard.
show.
All our players was fit. We had actually a brilliant season last season where all our
Optimal.
players was fit
Yeah.
and we kicked on and we challenged and we were consistent last season.
The the the,
During
the,
that during
the fact
January up until the last game of the season we were brilliant. This
the fact that
season we knew that we had a problem last season that we didn't score enough goals in the first half of the season. That was a big problem. And we weren't scoring goals. We needed a kind of a marquee signing. Remember, the Euros took place. We saw guys that could score goals during the Euros.
I
Someone
will
had to be
I
signed
will
after that Euros, like a guy like that. What's the guy's name? The Spanish guy, Williams, the Williams guy. I think he plays in Spain.
Nico Williams.
Is it
Nico
Nico
Williams.
Atletico
Williams?
Bilbao.
That was the guy that had to replace Martinelli on the left hand side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Long
That
time.
was the guy that we
that was a
needed to
different timeline. That was a different
go
timeline,
out,
Bevan.
and that should have been our marquee signing, offensive player that's going to add goals and and to take us to the next step. What we
Can I
agree.
did,
ask
we
a
went
question? Can
backwards.
I ask
We
another
signed
question?
players defensively, but we know we're better than what we were last season defensively,
Okay.
even with Timber being back.
Okay. I want to ask the fact that we had our highest number of shots on goal, 13 in like 5 or 6 games. As
Good shots.
Odegaard, as o-
What in
Bevan,
Morgan?
Bevan,
Come
wait, wait,
on.
The fact that we had
The
more
highest
shots
number
on
of
goal,
shots. Come on.
Nah,
the
baby,
fact
bro,
that
it's
we
just
had more
rubbish.
shots on goal
No.
when Odegaard comes back, no,
Okay,
doesn't give
I
you
do
any
believe. I
no
do
cause for
believe that.
optimism in that.
No. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, the Odegaard factor is a big deal because he's a creative, and you can see
Yeah.
that he creates and
Mm,
he creates. He pushes
that's
us
true.
forward. He does drive us forward, 100%. Right, but again, you need to pass the
Yeah.
ball to somebody. And are we relying on the fact that everybody's gonna stay injury free? That we are attacking on all fronts, meaning that we in the Champions League, we in the FA
Mm.
Cup. We apparently want to go for Carabao as well. So we're trying to push on all fronts, right? And we need Odegaard to stay injury free, which I don't think is a possibility. Because once you've picked up a knock like that, it's gonna happen again, most likely. Then who takes his place
Mm,
is the question. Trossard and Martinelli
mm.
starting together is an atrocity. It's like watching two donkeys try to play American football. It
I'm this
doesn't make
close.
any sense, bruh.
Yes, I'm this close with him. I'm this close with
Like
him.
it's
With
With
them
who,
it's a
Sil?
two,
With
ring.
who?
I'm this close.
Trossard must know his place. He must come off the bench and he must play from there, finish and kala. He must
Yeah.
know his place. He
The
can
12th
play at
man.
home. He can play at home against Preston. He can play at home against Southampton. He can play at home against any other rubbish team. But he can't want to come in Dala and think he's the main rod because he's not. He's not the main O. He must know he's our Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You come off the bench, you score the goals, you win us the game, and you go sit again. And you go keep it warm for us. But
Guys.
Martinelli, what Wolfie said is right. Martinelli should have been replacement. We all saw it coming.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
it goes hot
100%.
and it's hot and cold, hot and cold,
I,
hot
I
and
just
cold.
wanna, because I'm the host, I get to just interrupt you guys. So Guna Matters is here's my answer, Morgan, and I want you guys can debate and say no. Guna Matters is as delusional as I am. So yes, Guna Matters saying everyone is calling for a striker. We didn't create any opportunities while Odegaard was out.
Yeah.
So having a striker was not going to help due to the lack of creativity, no balance.
That's a fair comment.
Thoughts on that?
It's a fair
Thoughts?
comment. I agree. 100% fair comment. Definitely
That's
a
a
fair
fair
comment.
comment, but again, it stretches back to the summer. It again stretches back to that transfer window. Like Wolfie said, this was the year we had to get over the line. You needed to sign that difference maker, that player that's going to now take you over the
100%.
line.
We needed our Haaland. That's what we needed.
Exactly.
We needed our
Exactly.
Haaland. That's the bottom line.
Who
Like
It
even
all boils
United,
down to the transfer
where do you
window.
like
find
United went to go sign a striker when they signed their fake Haaland, their Timo Haaland. When they signed Rush, when they signed
so
Hoyland.
where do you find
Nah, man.
gold
Guys,
bullion Holland?
Look,
guys,
in
they are
fairness,
strikers
Okay.
outside.
Morgan,
United did
sorry,
sign.
sorry,
Okay, now go for it. Go for it.
sorry, Warren. Morgan, I can name two players for you right now. I can name Victor Jokeres, no? That you could have gotten. Why is Victor Osimhen? There's Isak even. Why is Victor Osimhen playing at Galatasaray? Why don't you go sign Ibericha Eze of Crystal Palace if you're letting Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira go? Teams in the Premier League figure you out eventually. I don't know who thought that this Kai Havertz thing was going to run until it was fine in the beginning. Watkins as well, another player. This Kai Havertz thing is not going to work. They figured him out. They sussed him out. I'm at the point, Morgan, where I can guarantee you he's not even going to score 15 goals a season. That's how rubbish he is. And that is what we are relying on to win you a Premier League. No ways. No
How many
ways.
goals has Sky scored so far this season?
4 now. 4.
4.
For what? The missing sitters, doing stupid stuff. Bruh, this isn't jokes. This is Premier League. This is the hardest league in the world for a reason. And City turned it into a farmers league. And now Liverpool is turning us into a joke. Because they basically said, okay, thanks for keeping it warm. We're going to stick it now with this new Baldy and just dollar you with the same old players, maybe. Salah's on his deathbed. Virgil didn't even want to play anymore. But here we go again.
So
Wolfie
I
wanted
did
to
see
say
Salah.
something.
Now
I did
recently
see that.
looking like a young
did.
fellow.
I do have to
And-
admit, Bevan, that you may be right about Salah. I saw him score a goal and had to go sit down on the side, for the celebration. So
Nah, brother,
Yeah.
we are a laughing
And
stock at this point in time.
Look
That's how
and
I feel
look
about
and
it.
look what we were linked for how many seasons with Neto from Wolves.
Yo,
And then
bruh.
Chelsea
Another
got
one,
the guy.
Wolfie.
That would have been the perfect left winger for us. Saka on that side, Neto on the other side.
We would have killed it.
Yay!
We would have killed
Yes,
it.
we saw dangerous guys yesterday.
That that brain
Yes.
of his, that pace of his is ridiculous, man,
We
bro.
did sign Neto though, eh? But we signed the wrong Neto.
The wrong goalkeeper. Yeah, there
Oh,
you
We-
go.
we
Gee,
signed
was.
Nitno. They signed Nitno, we signed Nitno.
that's the Neto. The
Nitno.
Neto at Vanguard Mall. He was outside Vanguard Mall. That Neto. We got him at the door.
Yo, we definitely signed a liquor Vanguard Mall Nitno, man, bro. Now,
Morgan,
man,
must we going to player ratings here? Because we're in a run out of time. So
I am terrified. I am terrified.
everyone can get
I
a note.
want, I want to defend this team, and I am terrified of the scores that's going to be.
we can't give negatives, eh? We can't. Let's not do that. Come on.
We will not do negatives, and every score must be at least 5 or above.
No, definitely not.
Okay, let's go.
Definitely
You
not.
go put the
Sorry,
slide up,
sorry,
Benjamin?
I'm going to just quickly find it.
It's a weird draw.
I think
It's a
I
weird
think
draw.
I lost it. I may have lost this slide. Eh?
How many wins did we have since Southampton game? League
I
win?
can show you the table. I will
One
show you.
Shakhtar. Shakhtar the next. And I'm not counting Preston, like you said earlier. I think
Warren-
Wolfie said you're not counting Preston.
Warren,
Only
should we just
Shakhtar.
look at the table quickly? Just so, just-
Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, fair enough.
just so everybody can get nice and angry.
Angry.
I actually think I'm the nicest person here on this panel, actually. Wolfie and Devon are. No,
So we are
Listen
still
here.
in fourth.
If I could, I would put a little dingus picture with you all with a pitchfork. Just so the mob is coming forward for our picture.
Chelsea, Arsenal, Forest, the mighty Brighton, all these massive clubs
The
are
mighty
level with
Brighton.
us. Fulham
man.
are 1 point, Newcastle are 1 point behind us, and even Villa. If Spurs had to win on
guys.
Sunday, they would have gone above us. So thank God for that.
Spurs or
Cool
Spurs,
miracles.
guys. We can always
Yeah.
count on Spurs to Spurs, but we are
So,
becoming like that. So
9 points adrift of Liverpool. And then
Yeah.
few. Okay, how much points behind City? There? Can't see. Is it four?
It's
4
4
points
points.
behind.
4. Okay,
Yo,
and we still
guys,
got them
it
in
is a
February. Right?
Mountain,
So
man, bro.
this
And
is
they lost it. They've been losing games of fun, so and we still can't catch up with them. Really.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I just wonder if we missed
The
our window
problem-
here.
I
The
think
problem,
Spurs
of
title
course,
run
is
is
this-
done though. Spurs title.
I just want to point out that it's probably because of it's the last 5 games. We have scored 5 out of 15. We've got 5 out of 15. Liverpool obviously making 13 out of 15. City 9 out of 15. So yeah,
5 out of
Forest
15.
and Brighton.
Yeah,
I'm just
Failed
am
at
I
any
just
school.
am I just throwing oil on the fire here?
5
am I
out of 15,
so we
bruh.
can't score goals at the moment. We can't create them. We can't keep clean sheets. Which is going under the radar as well.
From
Then
the
if you guys-
29 defenders he bought in
I
over
don't
the
know
summer,
if
you
you
would have
guys
thought.
or
You
even
would have thought we
thinking
could
of
keep a
that,
clean sheet.
because everyone just thinks about the goals we're not scoring or not creating, but we're actually just not keeping clean sheets, which is the thing.
We're
that is
conceding as
happening.
well, Warren. We're
It's been
conceding
happening
goals. That's the
for
problem.
the last 5 years. So that's gone heavily under the radar. I understand with the creating people and the strikers. But anyway, let's get into the player ratings. Oh, was there another comment here?
No, there's just a comment, Warren. Do you want to just
Oh.
read that?
Yeah.
I'm
Why
just
is
looking for
everyone
help. I'm looking
saying
for help in the audience. Yeah.
why is everyone saying our season is over? After all, we have so many games to play still. Unless the proverbial lady has sung, then I'll call out the things and call it out if needed.
Same song every
Okay.
year. So
Can
many
I
games.
answer Glenn on that? I love Glenn, but
yeah.
I love Glenn a lot and big up to his channel. But remember, it's tougher now. You're chasing 2 teams. There's no way 2 teams are going to fall off. It's a massive task. That is my answer to that. Last year, we only had City to compete with. Liverpool look imperious at this moment in time. And I have to give credit where
they look. The sad thing is they look imperious, but they're the same garbage over and over. They basically just figured they just figured out their
Bevan, you don't think that the garbage will be found out anytime soon. You just see them going.
The fact that you can win while playing crap says a lot.
Exactly.
All they did was counter Villa yesterday. Villa, it was a liquor game, but all they did was catch them on the counter. All the other goals were counters as well. And that shows you that they don't give a damn. They're going to take it any way they can. And Salah is a brother that only needs one chance. He's not Kai Havertz. You know, he's not this man. He's not this mense that need
Yeah.
29 opportunities. When he's bad, Salah's really bad when he's bad. But when he's
Yeah.
good, oh my word, fantasy league points galore. That's your captain. Klar, end of story. It's a no-brainer. You know
Okay,
what I
let's
mean?
get. No, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, Morgan.
No, but the scores are in already. It's done. You've done it. Thank
Note,
you.
it's all note.
Yes, it's all good. Fantastic. Thank you. Sorted.
Morgan already pre-populated the schools. Okay, let's go, David.
Oh,
Let's just go through quickly.
guys,
Good job,
we have quite
Morgan.
guys, we have quite a lot to get through in the show
Let's
still.
just,
So
yeah.
keep the
Let's just
hatred
go.
down to
Okay.
10 seconds per
So
player.
David Raya, Devon, I think you are first. Is it Devon first? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
it's Devon.
David
I
Raya.
can't say I was too disappointed in Raya. I think
No.
his distribution was good. I think six. I'm gonna go with a six. I wasn't too disappointed by his
Yeah.
performance, so I think six.
Yeah.
I can't give you a seven if you didn't keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have much really to do. I think he made a brilliant save from Cole Palmer in the first half, but that was straight at him, and
You was,
that
you
wasn't
was,
too.
you was kept reasonably busy though. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
argue nothing like
I
You
think
did
six.
okay.
I'm
You
gonna
did
go with
okay.
a
Yeah.
six.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. 6 out of 10. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Next we got
Bevan on
Bevan.
white.
Bevan. You got Ben White.
Yeah. 6, maybe 5.
Which one is it?
I'll go with
I'm gonna
5.
take the 6. Oh my god.
I'll give him a
Okay.
5.
A 5.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah. Pedro Neto.
uninspired. Nito was the Makai yesterday.
Yeah, they were ripping us, man.
They were ripping us, brother. And look, Ben White is Ben White. He's always chilled. He doesn't take stuff personally, so he won't get a bit upset about the 5 I give him. He's that kind of professional.
Diamond kuat.
He's that-
Diamond kan kuat.
Yeah,
Diamond
Ben
was
White is
kuat
that
on
kind of
base.
professional. He doesn't take the
I-
hate and all that kind of nonsense to heart.
Ben White, let's just put it this way. Ben White is not a guy I want to meet in a gangetjie in Bonteheuwel like one night. So,
Right verwag, brother, man.
that boy's got a dark side. That boy has got a dark side. Saliba, Wolfie and Saliba.
I'll give him also a 6. He did reasonably well. Tiris got, I think he was a little bit out of position for the goal, equalizing goal, but he kept Jackson quiet and played well out from the back as usual. Yeah, 6, just above average 6. Yeah.
Devon on
Yeah.
Gabriel.
Same. Six.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Bevan, you
Bevan
got
on-
Timber left back.
Yeah, it was a busy evening against Madueke.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh,
think he
he was
contributed. I give him a 6 or so.
this is a generous spirit nogal. I'm very surprised. here.
Do you know what I think?
It's gonna go downhill from you.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, exactly like Warren said. I
Exactly,
think, when we
exactly.
come to this front line, then it's gonna get peaked now, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's where
That was
it's
easy.
gonna rook.
Morgan, you spoke too soon, man. You spoke too soon.
Here's a
Wolfie
5
on
coming
party.
up.
Wolfie, Thomas Party.
Okay. 6.5. He was our best midfielder. He did reasonably well. Strong on the ball. Distributed play. He's been our form player now for the last couple of games. So yeah, 6.5. Yeah.
He was my man of the match. He was my man.
Wolfie.
He was
Do you
strong.
think
I
he's
mean,
playing-
we sorry.
Do you think he's playing for the contract? No.
I don't know. Look, the guy. I saw there was an interesting stat where he's actually got now more minutes than the whole of last season already.
Yeah.
Last week already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not
yeah,
surprised with
he's
that
our
one.
full midfielder. I mean, really, he's really been the standout midfielder. I mean, if people were talking about Mourinho replacing him, like I said previously, but I can't see
No, not at the
Mourinho
moment.
replacing him anytime soon. I mean, Mourinho, I still rate him highly, but he needs to show you guys what he's capable of.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Yeah,
Devon
I gave him he was my man of the match, to be honest, Thomas Party.
Same,
Was our best
same,
man.
Warren. Exactly the same.
Devon, you got Rice and Ice Baby.
6. I'm gonna go with 6. If Partey was the better midfielder, I'm giving him a 6. I would have liked the goal to have stood because the free kick was quick thinking. I would have loved that goal to stand, especially for Rice, given all the corners that he got wrong. I think it was Inter where he got all the corners wrong. So I, I think I'm going to give him a 6. I still want to see the best of him this year, that Imperious Rice that we saw last year. But I think that also relates to balance in midfield. So maybe it was Partey, Odegaard there, maybe they will come. But I'm giving Rice a 6 and we're keeping it moving.
Broken toe as well, yeah. Okay.
Now, broken toe
Bevan,
as well.
yeah, yeah. Hope, yeah, he mustn't play international football.
Sure.
Bevan, you've got Captain Fantastic Odegaard.
7.
7, yeah.
7.5 even. I'll do a half for him.
Is that for
That's
the
a
assist or what? Oh.
It's for the.
Every-
He's our main konijn when it comes to creating, and it's just the way he moves, the way he traps the ball. He's like our Cole Palmer, so to speak. Not to say they're on the same level, but just that movement and everything. He's the creative, and he's the bloodline of the team when it comes to attacking.
Warren,
Agreed.
I'm going to insist.
Yes.
I'm going to insist that people have had to vent, and the scores have been very generous, and so I'm going to accept it's going to.
Yeah.
I expect it's going to keep going now as we the front line. Wolfie
Wolfie.
on Saka.
Starboy.
Look, I just want to steal 30 seconds quickly.
Yeah.
You spoke about Palmer. That was Partey's job to mark Palmer out of the game. It was like
Yeah.
there was a period in the game where Palmer only touched the ball like 3 times in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was due to Partey's superior dominance over
Yeah.
that boy.
Absolutely.
So he really, like you guys said, he was the man of the match. He really did well. So I just want to lift that up to maybe a 7. That Partey 6.5 to 7.
Yeah.
You
And
don't,
then
you don't want to.
with
You don't want to
no
lift
7.
it more. Okay,
No,
you
no,
want to
no,
lift it
no.
higher than Odegaard. Okay.
No, 7. No,
Okay.
leave my captain alone. Saka, it was a difficult game. Look, I expected something different, especially with that Liverpool game where that first 5 minutes, 10 minutes in that game where he was brilliant. But Saka wasn't. Look, they double up on him. They had a game plan for him, like we had a game plan for Palmer. They had a game plan for him, so they were like sticking like glue. Like wherever you win, there was another guy. So it was difficult for him to do anything. So look, I'll give the guy a 5.5.
5, okay. Fair enough.
5.5, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Well,
He added the-
Cucurella ate him alive. Cucurella ate him alive.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think he got stuck in Cucurella's wiggy or something. But yeah,
Guys, I've got a very different opinion on Odegaard's performance yesterday, but maybe I'm
Ah,
What
no,
do you
we
have,
just
Warren?
came back
Now go,
from
let's-
injury. You either giving him a
Yeah.
9 or you going very
no,
low. What you doing?
Let's hear Warren. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear
I
your
just
thoughts.
thought, especially in the first half, he just looked like a guy that hasn't played football for 2 months or not. He just looked a yard off the pace. I
And
thought he
yet
was
he
poor.
still gives an assist. Oh,
And then he
wow.
still gives this, so he gets like, I just thought Partey was our best player. I would have given him an 8 at least. I mean, he blocked like the Odegaard. He wasn't anywhere in the game. Yeah, anyway, that's just my 5 cents.
look, the reason why parties can't get anything high. If you watch that goal of Neto, there was he got in front of our midfield, and if you look on the left hand side, Partey and Rice were standing in the right back position. I would have expected Partey to cover that space, and that's what
And who was
allowed
in the space?
that
Who was in the space, Wolfie? That was
look,
supposed to be blocking
look,
that pass off.
Look, it was Martinelli. He should have ran with him, but he was closest and Havertz. But I couldn't blame Havertz because Havertz
Here we go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
But when I look at my 2 central midfielders, they were in the right back position. What were they doing there? I don't know.
Exactly.
If you just go
100%.
back, what was the right hand party doing in the right back, and Saliba was doing on left back. Timber was in the middle, and Gabriel tried to put the block in. There was
Sounds
too
very
much space.
Demagaya.
And like you said, and Odegaard wasn't even in that picture. So I would have expected one of that 3 to have did something there just so that they could have put that block in. And we would have won the game. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, talking about Havertz, Devon, you're gonna have it.
2.
Woo!
Piss poor. Horrible. At fault for the goal, does nothing, absolute rubbish, piss poor.
Whoa. Okay.
What's
I'm
his goal?
sick of him, honestly.
I will
I hate
say
him.
this.
I hate him. I hate the
Shame.
look of him. Every time he gets a head injury, I hope he's out for long. It just makes me sick.
You see, you pure evil.
Devon, I want to ask. I have to ask. Are you afraid he's going to cost you the a bottle of booze money? Is this why you hate him?
No. You know what it is? You know what it is, Morgan? The thing is, the reason why I feel signing him last year held us back from getting to where we need to be. Spending 65 million on him, him being our highest paid player, kept us so far back. We've spent so much. We already spent 100 million on Declan. And then to sign this absolute waste of air for 65 million, let him be on 275k a week, do nothing, just go through ghosting games, not score in a big game, do nothing. I feel signing him has held us back. Honestly, I really feel signing him has held us back because I would have spent 65, I would have kept the 65 million that we spent on him, whatever we spent on Marino and Calafiore, and I would have go sign me a Victor Gyökeres. I don't care how much it is, I would have paid that money for him. But Kai Havertz, no, he's not the answer. I've been consistent with it every time I've come on here, and I'm going to stand on it, and we're going to die on it, yo. I'm giving him a 2, and even then I feel I'm being disingenuous.
One of us is going to die on the hill. One of us is going to die on the hill. Devon.
Morgan is getting nervous there with the Peter.
I am getting a little nervous. I am getting
He's
a little
nervous.
nervous.
I
am
feel
getting a little.
I feel sorry for Kai. I really do. I really do. Because he had to come in and take on a massive responsibility, and it wasn't his to take on. He was never going to be a 20 goals, 20, 25 goals scoring machine for a season in the league. Never. Never, ever. So they should have signed like you. Like, I never thought about
But
what
we
Davy
took
said
the
there.
goals.
What Davy said there was very interesting. Is that he's almost like he's like a plaster. He took the place of something and then it made it look so wonderful. Like we can do without the striker because City must did it. City can must
Mm,
score without strikers. They must win a league
mm.
like that.
But
We can must
yeah,
also
but
do it because
but
baby
the big
Arteta is most delusional. He
but
has
the
moments of
big problem.
brilliance and then he has moments of absolute stupidity. And his
Yeah, but
stupidity
we're
is what
looking at this
costs us
player
more.
now. We're looking at
Guys,
this player now. We got a lot of anguish, but the problem, you see, the big problem for me now is there's even a bigger problem with Edu leaving.
What's that?
With Edu leaving, who's now going to put pressure on? Is Arteta going to be running the whole show now?
Ooh,
That's
don't
what I'm
go
saying.
there.
Is he going to be
Don't go
running the
there.
whole show now? Who's going to be putting pressure? Remember, Edu was more seen as a senior figure, invincible. So who's going to come in as a sports director to sign 180, 50 million pound players?
Yeah.
That's my big
That's
worry
Wenger,
now.
that's
Is
Wenger
guys,
Arteta
all
going to
over
become
again,
the
Wolfie.
Arsene Wenger? Yeah,
I
is Arteta going to
understand.
become the late Arsene Wenger that's going to say 60, 70 million in £1? I mean, are we going to be looking at this kind of nonsense now? I
Let's
Guys,
mean,
come back to that.
I
Let's come
understand.
back to that.
it's a big,
We
big
have to push.
problem.
We have to
Yeah,
push
no,
on.
yeah.
And yeah, I know that we
Let's
have.
just close it out.
Yeah,
Let's close it out
yeah.
quickly. Martinelli,
Mm.
it's Bevan.
Martinelli, give him a 6. I know he scored a goal, but he can have a 6.
Mm,
I'm not even going to
yeah.
debate it.
I mean, is it
Because
worthwhile to go through the subs still? Because there's too many
no,
people.
don't even bother with the
No,
club.
no.
No,
Please
don't, no.
just do the starting 11.
We can leave it at naught. Let's leave the subs at naught for now.
Yeah, leave it.
Why didn't he bring one? Why didn't he give 10 minutes to Waneri instead of bringing in Jesus?
Oh, that's
Yes,
Why didn't you try
exactly.
something different?
Thank you.
You could have tried something different. We all know the boy has something special in him. Give him the 10 minutes.
How much should we give
I
our Tita then? How much should we
Gosh,
give our
man.
Tita?
Tito
Wolfie,
can
how
have a
much should we give our
3.
Tita?
3.
3.
He can honestly have a 3.
Bevan,
Three.
another 3.
He can have a
DVD,
3.
3.
Nah, I'm agreeing with the guys. I'm with him. I'm with him.
a 3. Okay.
Yep, I'm with him.
Okay, so that's the three then. Morgan, so like we
I'm
predicted,
agreeing with the guys.
it got a bit worse here in the
Listen here,
front line.
listen here. I don't be. Democracy is a deeply flawed system of governance, but I still believe in it.
Okay, Mox.
Okay, so
I
clearly,
prefer Il Duce. So yeah.
oh, there we go. Okay, clearly the problem is in the front line with the score lines there.
Lekker lag. Aslam, you
Yeah.
think Chelsea's a team? Chelsea not a team, my boy. Chelsea's
Die
not a
Liverpool
team.
fans wat so infiltrate hierso. Yeah.
Chelsea's
Positive,
a stuk
positive, yeah,
gemors
positive.
team. Chelsea played klomp garbage and won. They beat Lighties from Noah's Ark 8-0 and they thought they're gonna play us. No, sir. We might be playing crap. We might be playing crap, but we don't take nonsense from Chelsea. Come on.
That was
Warren,
off. Yes, sir.
Warren, for the sake of everyone's blood pressure, particularly mine,
Yeah.
can we jump to the quiz quickly?
Okay, yeah, let's de-stress for a few minutes quickly.
Yeah.
We're gonna test your knowledge, yeah. Fastest finger first. Right, okay. So question number one. This is from another memorable season. We sort of focusing on the 97-98 double winning year. Yes. Okay, so Arsenal won the league and FA Cup double in 97-98. Who were our opponents in our first league win of the season? Was it A,
Jesus,
Coventry,
back now.
B, Leeds, C,
Yeah,
Leicester, D, Everton?
Hey, I'll go with Coventry. That's a guess. I don't know. Honestly, I don't
That's
know.
a guess, C. All right, baby.
Sure.
Evan.
I know Everton was the one where Tony Adams scored. Oh, well, what a
First
question.
league win.
I'm going with Leeds. That's just a calculated guess again. That's a guess. I'm just going with Leeds, honestly.
Okay. What happened to Devon?
Bevan, where did Bev go? He's coming back. He's coming back.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just check. I
Yeah,
don't
that's a brilliant
see
question.
here.
Yeah.
I don't see here.
Okay. Should we just? Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna? Okay.
should
So
we
we
go
got
to-
Coventry and we got Leeds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we go to the answer? Do we want to do a
Yeah.
drum roll?
Yeah. The drum roll. Drrrr.
Can you hear the drum roll? There we go.
Yeah.
And the answer is
Coventry.
I knew
Coventry,
that.
yeah.
That was just a
Yeah, I
wild
didn't
guess.
even know
I
that.
knew they were. I knew they were in the league, but yeah, it's a wild guess. Yeah.
I actually remember that game. Can you
Oh,
believe it?
really?
Yeah, I remember
Jeez.
that game. There we go. Stay's got it. He's spot on.
Yeah,
Actually.
Stay's got it solid.
I think Stay has got the fastest computer. I want to see what the machine.
You definitely
Because-
Google that. I mean, look at that 27 and 49
minutes.
minutes. No,
He
has
got
that,
the
I'm
money,
sorry.
everything to the T. Stays on point tonight.
He's on it. Yeah. Question number 2. I think so. BV is
Mo-
just.
Morgie on the
disconnected
pension
his
there.
Oh, Bevan is yes. Sorry, Bevan.
Oh, there we go.
Bevan,
Bevan.
Yes, Bevan.
I didn't do that
Nah,
on
man.
purpose. I didn't do that on purpose.
Got
I
the fright
swear.
for the quizzes, man. I'm not a quiz guy.
That's a brilliant question.
You guys
Question
are very
two.
good at predictions, but not so hot on recollecting the past. So here we go.
Question 2 again. We're sticking to the same glorious season, but here's a bit of a funny one. All right. So in the same double winning season, the 22nd of December, to give it specific 97, Arsenal's
Wimbledon.
Premier League game was abandoned due to the floodlights failing. But who was our who we playing against? The Darkened Day. Who we playing against? Is A,
See,
Villa, B, Southampton, C, Wimbledon,
going with
D,
Wimbledon.
Palace.
I'm also
see,
going with
I'm going
Wimbledon.
to see.
I'm going to go Wimbledon.
Okay,
Their stadium was
just for
horrible that time.
For extra points, what was the scoreline at the time the game was abandoned?
27-30.
I think Pete
That was
Sampras won Wimbledon in that year.
Oh, Wolfie, you're killing me. I'm going with Wimbledon.
No, what was the
Okay.
scoreline at the time? What were you
I
saying?
gave mine already.
I think Vinnie Jones scored
27-3.
both goals. Yeah.
No.
Vinnie
I'm
Jones
going
had
with
2 own goals.
Okay, here we go.
Here's the
And the
answer.
answer is okay. That was a
Drum
bad
roll.
drum roll. Yeah.
Wimbledon, no. You
Yes,
see,
no, girls. Nah, obviously, it's
There we
Wimbledon. They're
go.
not even in the Premier League anymore.
Vinnie Jones team. Was that the Vinnie Jones team? Vinnie Jones
Vinnie
team.
Jones,
Yeah.
Vinnie Jones
Hugo
was here.
Eggio and all those guys.
Maar die
Yeah,
Jones
won.
die ligte gebruik. My man het
Die
Christopher
won.
Hayward,
Sabotage.
bro.
We won the
Yo.
rearrange game, Christopher Ray. Remember him, man? Jeez.
Christopher Ray, bruh. Whose son is that? That's Muslim.
George
Just,
Wayer's is George Wayer's
Wayer's
nephew,
cousin,
I
yeah.
think, no.
Cousin,
Yes,
nephew,
Cousin
yeah.
or someone. He's related to George Wayne.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I just want to see if anyone else knew that. Gunnar Matters knew it. Stays has got seconds as well. And he was right about the seconds, by the way. It was 13
Gee, was
seconds.
Stays on form tonight. Stays
Morgan.
on fire.
Morgan, your job is on the line, yeah. Eh? Morgan, your job is on the line.
Question
Okay.
3.
No, I see it. Okay. So
Question 3.
Question 3. Let me go there, and yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, sticking with the same season. So Dennis Bergkamp was our top overall goal scorer, 22 goals. But who scored the second most goals overall with 16? Is it A,
Anelka.
Nicholas Anelka? Is it B, Mr. Magic Man here tonight? Is
Hey,
it C, Razor Parler? That was fantastic that season, or Mark
Hey.
Overmars? So we got
I'm going
Wolfie,
with Anelka.
Anelka. DVD's going Anelka. Bevan,
Overmars.
take a guess.
Overmars.
Marky Overmars.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
And the answer is
That was him, right? Last. Yo,
I was in the museum. I was in the Arsenal museum like 5 days ago, man.
I will not get that one.
We forget that who this player was, eh? This guy was awesome.
Yes, but I was another.
Yo, he was brilliant.
And now we got Sterling.
Yo.
Gunnar Matters
Overmars,
also got it.
brilliant player.
What a
That's a
player.
brilliant call.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That is a tricky one, eh? That was a bit
It was
tricky,
a
I must say.
But
I think I would have gone for Anelka as well, to be honest.
No, but when did we sell
Yeah,
Anelka?
Anelka was just
99.
Yeah.
No, Anelka topped in 99, 2000, didn't he? And then we
Yeah,
sold him the
99
year
2000
after.
when United won the treble. That's when we sold him and Overmars to
Yes.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
We
you're
sold
right,
him.
yeah.
in.
Question, are we ready for question? Sorry, what question? Oh, the who am
Yeah.
I? Okay, who am I? All right. I'm an ex-Arsenal player born in Lancashire. Chadderton.
Chadderton. You have to say Chadderton, Lancashire.
Chadderton. Okay. I played in midfield, and I was a star player in the FIFA World Cup in 1990 in Italy. It's a long time ago. Before joining Arsenal, I actually moved to Bari in 1991. Who the hell am I? There's a hint there. He was also part of the squad in the 97-98 double winning squad.
Ray Paul.
Who am I?
Merson?
Right.
No.
Ray, who? Paul Merson, Ray Parler, Davy.
Remember, born in
Wow.
Lancashire. So it has to be
Lancashire.
Englishman. It has to be an Englishman.
Yo. I'm thinking of that 97
Platt?
double
Could it
winning
be
squad.
Platt? Could it be Platt? No. Platt?
Anything McCarthy.
Bennett.
No, I'm going with David Platt. I'm with Wolfie. I'm going with Platt on this one. And even that is
Yeah.
reaching.
Yeah. He's right.
Okay, are we, is that it?
David Platt.
Did Christopher Ray play in Italy?
I think it
D
did.
man. Nah, I think you're right with Platt though.
I'm going with Platinum.
And the answer is
Drum roll.
Kapang.
Kapong.
Platt. Yeah, it was Platt.
Platt.
I didn't want to say he scored the winner against United that year because that would have
9th of November. I know
Yes.
that.
yeah. What? I'll never forget that day. Never.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, liquor.
Okay, well done. Okay. International break, guys. Sorry, Morgan, you want to just drop a comment?
Yeah,
there?
no,
Yeah.
I'm just
Drop
just
it
going
comment
to-
there.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a break from the Arsenal. And then we come back on the 23rd November. We got a home game for a change against high-flying Nottingham Forest people. We got to be scared in our underpants here. Who do our rivals play? Man City hosts Spurs later that same day. I think they got the late kickoff. And then the Sunday, Liverpool play the almighty Southampton away. So
Nay, father. Liverpool
So,
just
yeah.
go marching on.
Yeah,
Listen
so
here,
we're
I have heard stories told. I have heard rumors. Southampton are going to take a break in Dubai. over the break.
Oh,
So yeah, so just saying
Yo,
anything.
the yellow porta potties.
what is it with
I,
this Dubai story, by the way? Is that the magical place, or what is that got to do with it?
Nah,
Must
The
be some
money,
magical
brother.
herb juice
The
that they're
money.
selling there.
Do we
Honestly.
need to go
nah,
to
my
Dubai
money.
again, or what?
Send us to fucking Dubai after all the stress this team has put us through. Send us to Dubai.
Yes.
Is that not going to fix the
Send
problem, Davey?
Nah, I don't think so. Warren.
Summer training.
I just want a
Nah, I
big
don't think it
time
will.
for us to get done, bro. Like, yo, they're not that wonderful. Like, come on, man.
Here's
At
the
home.
interesting fact: Arsenal's not leaving London for the next 10 games, so no extensive traveling, good resting sessions. Okay.
That's what I
Well,
like
then
to
good.
see.
All the more reason to go on a solid run because we need a solid run now. About 10
Yeah,
games that we need to win in a row. We need a run now.
that's a
Mm.
good
Right.
indication.
Zoom
Because
in a
this was
big
the
prat.
hardest. This
Zoom
was
in a
the
big
hardest.
prat.
There we go. Arsenal next. Okay, there we go. All 10 games in London.
Yes,
Yeah,
at
but
last.
sometimes that can be a bad thing as well with too many derbies and stuff. But let's see.
No, last season, what were we? The
Mm.
king of derbies. Why must we worry? Nog nooit team we're
Hopefully
gonna
the
what,
farmers
what
can
are we
start
worrying
and
about? Fulham?
Guys, I can't handle this nonsense. Julle is 'n bietjie bipolar op die oomblik.
No,
Now there's a
brother.
whole bunch of optimism.
At home, you can't worry. I'm sorry, you can't worry. You can play house
3-0
at
to the
home.
Arsenal.
Let's
House
go
is a house,
predictions,
3-0.
Morgan.
Okay,
3-0 to the
go.
Arsenal.
let's go predictions. I'm just
Let's go
gonna just quickly,
predictions.
just give
There
me
we go.
just quickly, yeah.
3-0.
Wolfie 3-0.
Wolfie's
Big one.
3-0, I'm going.
Ek
Havertz
verstaan
to
nie
score
die hele
2
ouens nie.
to get closer to that 15 goals.
Who's this? Who's in the score too?
Havertz to score 2 goals. Havertz.
Yo,
Ek verstaan nie die ouens
crazy.
nie, man.
You
Ek
crazy,
verstaan nie
man.
die ouens nie.
Havertz to score 2 goals. I can feel it, guys. I'm telling you.
Feel it.
Odegaard, the other one.
I'll take a young 2-1, thank you. We can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives.
I will agree with that. That was genuinely my score. I was gonna go with 2-1. We can't keep a clean sheet. 2-1.
Yeah.
Didn't we beat them twice 2-1 last season? Home and away?
Yeah.
Last year 2-1, so I'm sticking to that scoreline. They are a good team now on form, so
Yeah.
2-1.
I'm gonna go 1-0. Because I don't know.
1-0.
Just so Warren, you.
No. 1-0.
My bubble's been burst. My bubble's been burst big time. 4-0. Lovely stuff.
Oh, Morgan, wow.
Wow, Morgan. Wow.
I-
Toxic
I-
positivity
Optimus.
strikes again, everybody.
Yo, even the Optimus.
Toxicology. What was it?
Positivity strikes
We
again.
can't create chances to save our
3-0.
life. We can't get
Well done,
clean
good
sheets.
matches.
Morgan is saying 4-0.
The world needs people like Morgan, man,
Mo-
bro.
Listen
Yeah.
here. Listen
They're
here.
the mensen that pioneer industries, bro. They like,
Whoa,
the
here we
beach to the
go.
moon. Tala.
If Real Madrid decide to sack Ancelotti, we should go for him as the country 6 points behind Parker. Whoa. What do you guys think? Yes or no?
I
Ancelotti?
wanted him before Arteta had to go to Everton and he had to come to us at the time.
I would
I
take
personally wanted Ancelotti.
I would take him.
No, man.
He's a
I just
serial
wanna make
winner.
I
Wolfie
just
says
want to make
no.
it.
Wolfie says
I
no.
just want. I am
I'll
just
take
so
him to let
looking
us win
forward.
one season and then we dump him and then we move on to being a mess again.
I am
Okay?
so looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing you guys all eat every single bad word you've uttered about Arteta.
Yeah,
Guys, can I
I
ask a
wish.
quick question? A quick
I wish.
question. Because no one has really spoken about this guy, and especially in midfield. But can anyone tell me why is Jorginho not playing in midfield?
'Cause
Playing
he's
everyone
crap.
except him.
'Cause
Everyone.
he's crap.
I can't.
Hey, you can't get a game. I mean,
He's
jeez.
crap. Why would I let Jorginho play?
I mean, we're playing guys with a broken toe instead of him. I'm just wondering.
That's how
like,
crap Jorginho is.
listen,
he's
I'm just in
Okay,
fairness.
okay.
Our two best performances last season. Just to put a positive.
Jorginho is
I'm
too slow, number
I'm
one.
throwing my positivity, Morgan. Here.
Nah, Jorginho's too
here we
slow and
go.
can't
Two,
pass forward
two
to
best
save his life.
performances last season. It was both featured Jorginho, and you won man of the match in both games. Newcastle and
Name
Chelsea.
those
though.
games.
Newcastle
Chelsea.
home, Chelsea though. He was man of the match
Okay.
in both games. I'm
Yeah,
just saying, as an interim,
even a blind squirrel can find a nut, eh?
Inter-
Let's just say that. Right? So
Ah,
it's just says
Are
what
we
it
sure
is.
about that?
uh,
David,
We are
is that a
positive,
scientific
man.
fact? Is that a scientific fact?
Bro.
A blind squirrel can find
him.
a nut.
So Jorginho can also have a wonderful game here and there, maar hy is te stadig. He's old. He can't pass forward. He only knows sideways and backwards. We don't need that. We have enough of that. We
I
need
get that, Bev.
attacking prowess.
Scary that the
Bev,
manager
I get that.
doesn't.
Bev,
He is
but
actually
don't you think it adds a bit more balance?
You know,
Where was the turning point in our season last year when Declan Rice and Jorginho played next to each other? I get it.
yeah,
I agree
that's
with you. It's
true.
slow. I get where you're coming from. But wouldn't you rather have Jorginho and Rice as a partnership compared to Marino?
Mourinho is
question.
garbage. Jorginho can start ahead of Mourinho any day. Mourinho is garbage.
Exactly.
He's
You
not
see what I
leading.
mean?
He's
Exactly.
not leading. He's not
I'm just
leading.
looking at balance in the team. I'm looking at the perspective of balance. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you.
Who you gonna
It's
take
slow.
out? You gonna take out Declan or you gonna take out Partey to play Marino or play this Jorginho character? Who you gonna
Also
take out?
true.
I don't even want Partey to play. I'm sorry. I don't even want Partey to play. I don't believe Partey is the answer. Like he's just too what man? He's just too much of a
Too silky smooth. Too
of a
silky
lost
smooth
cop.
for your liking.
He's too
silky
lost
smooth
cop,
for your-
man. He doesn't have a solid bone in his body. He's just not that guy. His temperament isn't there. I'm looking for the ultimate professional that I don't talk about, that's invisible, that's a wall, that just does his job and nobody talks about you. In the
Well, Peter
story,
Silva.
I want my N'Golo Kante. I want my guy, my Claude Makalele. I want that. Why don't Declan produces that? But he needs a capable partner. So you're either gonna let Declan play alone in the role and do something else, or you give him a capable partner. And Jorginho
Wolfie,
isn't that, and Partey doesn't
Wolfie,
provide
what
it
do you
for
say
me, so-
on Jorginho? Yes or no?
Yeah, let's see what
Wolfie.
Wolfie has to
Okay,
say.
he offers. Look here. Look at the moment. We're flat with these three guys. Party, but that's also due to the captain not being there. But but that is the fact. When Jorginho does play, he offers us something more in the final third. They say that is an interesting stat where he is involved in a lot more assists, like the third man assist, where his interplay results into goals. So yeah, look, the guy needs to play. I mean, you can't play them. You can't play Rice every game. So you're gonna have to
Why
play
not?
horses for courses. You
Rice
need
can
to
play
play
every
horses
game.
for courses.
He's got an injured toe. He's got a broken
He's
toe.
got a broke.
Wrap
he
that
broke his
thing
toe,
up
you
and take a
can't play,
Bernardo
man.
champion.
The guy's been doing.
This
The guy's
isn't
been.
going here. Nah, man,
The
bro,
point I was actually trying to make,
Jorginho's gotta
Davey.
play. You gotta play your players, man.
Davey,
Same with
Davey's point.
Mahiri. You need to
Warren-
play the guy.
We have
Sorry.
to wrap up,
Later.
Warren. We have
Okay, we
to
need
wrap
to
up.
wrap up. Yeah,
The
sorry,
Owens
You're
were
gonna
Daniel.
like FA
energy.
Cup and Carabao Cup, Red
The
Bull Cup,
Owens
whatever
energy
that is.
Fernandez,
Guys,
yeah.
it's been a pleasure being with the lads.
Thank you.
Take care. Take care.
Thanks for the
Don't go yet,
de-stress session here.
And
No, I
charge
needed
those
this kind of
batteries.
application. Honestly, I
Charge
actually feel
those
much
batteries this
better.
week.
Wolfie, you can't
Charge
do
those
the closing.
batteries this
Warren
week.
has to do it. Warren has to do
That's
the
fine.
closing.
Go
You
for it.
can't do
No,
the
no, go
closing.
for
Yeah,
it.
let Warren.
And pray that Norway don't abuse our captain. Please leave him at home. Let him relax.
Hey,
Norway
COVID,
is
hey,
absolutely crap team.
Hey,
They play for
hey,
nothing, but they
COVID.
want to use our captain. Why?
I suspect he has COVID and he has to stay home. He can't go to.
He's
to
not going to
any
travel.
event.
Wolfie is not traveling.
He's not traveling.
Ek het by man genies as prins gesê daar's my COVID.
Davey, your final comments, Davey, quickly before we go.
Appreciate. I'm really honored every time I get asked to be on this podcast, and always awesome with Wolfie and Bevan, the absolute legend. Morgan, what an awesome host. Warren, you know how I feel about you. So thank you for having me on. I needed this actually. I feel much better now. Afterwards, I blew off some steam, and at least like I wasn't the bad one. Like I thought I was the only one frustrated, but Wolfie and Bevan topped me, and that's even saying is anything. But big up to everyone and big one everyone in the chat.
It was a trinity of despair tonight. That's how they can say.
Hey, man.
Don't forget to catch DVD on his. How often is your show, Davey? Every Thursday, right?
Yeah, every Thursday, Warren,
There we
every
go.
Thursday. Yeah.
DVD
But
on
we're
YouTube.
working on something. We're working on something, so it might move
Yeah.
to Wednesday, but we'll chat offline. But
More
big up
news to
everyone.
come here.
Yeah, more news to come about that.
Bevan, yeah, you just came back from the UK.
Yeah, I just came.
Yo, good to see you, Bev, man. Yo.
Yeah, I watched the women's team and they were amazing, bruh. We can take, I'm telling you, Martinelli can line. We bring in Ford, we bring in Russo, we bring in that kind of ball, brother. They ripped Brighton 5 zop me, bro. There were some ballers there. Williamson can partner Saliba at the back if Gabriel get injured, me, bro.
And you can watch the games live on YouTube. You can watch the games all live on YouTube.
Yeah, now it's a
Awesome,
good
guys.
venting session, guys. Good.
Awesome.
Thank you,
I
guys.
think it was needed
On
just
that
to
note,
get it
Guys.
out. Alright,
Yeah, enjoy your evening, guys, and
cheers.
Take
keep
care.
it
Look
busy in
after
the
yourself.
international break.
And I apologize for the toxic positivity that I brought.
What word was that? Positive toxicology. What the? I'm gonna
Toxic
The festive people, it's festive.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to Google
adopting-
the word.
I'm adopting it as my life mentor now.
Lovely. Cheers, guys.
You
Have a
Cheers,
good
cheers.
evening.
Have a lovely
Yes,
evening.
guys. Yes.